Hey guys, Ben with Empower Gaming Computers here. Just a quick update. Yes, 2 times we ordered reversed Leon Lee fans, and we received the normal. Not once, but twice. So now we have 2 returns for Amazon because they can't read a SKU, which is supposed to go on the side of this beautiful Y70 Touch. Right now the screen's unplugged, so that's why it's not set up. But yes, the build is almost complete, but missing the side fans. And yeah, Amazon can't get that right. So that's an update on that build. And if we move over here to this one, thank you, CyberPower, for installing fans as exhaust when they should be intake. See the fan? Let's set up the configuration. That should be intake. That is exhaust. I actually replaced that fan with a Montech fan. Very close to what CyberPower put in there originally. You can almost barely tell it's a different fan, but it is. But we're going to flip those fans around reverse because guess what? When that's under load, we shut off the graphics card. I'm pointing at the graphics card. Even though that is a GTX 1660 Super, which doesn't draw a ton of power, it's just this case with all exhaust setup by CyberPower. Yes, it is CyberPower. I just wanted to make sure it was. Installs fans that are supposed to be exhaust, I mean supposed to be intake as exhaust. So we're going to flip those fans around because it literally basically killed that card over the course of time of running in a hot box, not being able to get any fresh air. And then in addition, that CPU cooler is not helping. Because once that CPU is pegged at 100%, that cooler, all it does is disperse the hot air all through the case, and including on top of the back of the card that's already probably cooking. So the card overheats, and then the screen goes black, the card fans go to 100%, and the only way to return the computer back to a functional state is by shutting it off and turning it back on. Technically, I could replace the thermal pads and the thermal paste, flip the fans around, and it would maybe be okay. But this is the second time that the computers came back into the shop because I could not get it to reproduce the problem. And the reason why is because it's an ice cold 68 degrees inside this shop versus where this actually stays at their house. It's like 75 degrees. So that is the big difference between the two locations. I could not reproduce the issue because it was cool enough in here to keep the card at a stable temperature versus at the shop. So I'm just going to replace the card just to be sure. I have another MSI card here, actually a GTX 1660 Super, but it is not the Gaming X version that they have in here. I have the Ventus 2X or X2 or whatever that thing is. It's the dual card. Anyway, it's a GTX 1660 Super. It'll perform pretty much the same, except without the problems. And I'll throw this card on the bench and see if I can bring it back to life, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think it's long gone because as soon as it hits a certain temp, it just shuts off. So I'm just worried if I replace the pads and replace the paste, that there's still a potential chance that the card reaches that temperature and it will shut off again. So I think the core has had enough with this stupidity from CyberPower putting in fans backwards just because they want the aesthetics. They literally chose the aesthetics of a non-reversed fan. That is not a reverse blade. See, not reversed. These are just regular normal fans flipped around as exhaust, which could be okay, but they're just not powerful enough to get rid of the heat that's in the system. And now the airflow is being battled. There's just a massive battle of airflow going on inside that case. So we'll flip those fans around so that they are intake, not exhaust. We're going to replace that card, and we're going to get this PC back up and running in no time here. It's actually been here for almost a week because once again they brought it back. I could not reproduce the problem. And I was like, look, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've not been able to produce the problem. I put benchmarks on it. I finally used, just so you guys know, if you need to reproduce a problem like this, I finally got it to do it by putting the glass on, which is up here. Put the glass on, and I actually had to shut my AC off to basically get to 75 degree. I basically shut the AC off, and then I ran OCCT using a combination test for 1 hour, the CPU, the RAM, and the graphics card, and that reproduced the problem finally. So it took the heat from the CPU, the RAM, and the graphics card in the system to get the GPU up to the temperature that it needed to get to, which actually wasn't that hot. I think it was under 70 Celsius even then, and it finally did it. So, which is a very low temperature for a graphics card. It should be able to go probably up into the mid or high 80s with no problems at all. So that's what I mean by I think we have to replace that card. Anyway, that is the update on this poor CyberPower PC, poorly built CyberPower PC, which would have never been an issue if those fans were flipped around. So thank you, CyberPower, for bleeping another customer. And I'm warranting my work, so I'm not getting paid for this either. Have a nice have a nice day, guys. Happy building. I hope you guys, if anybody ever runs into this and you have that issue where the computer shuts off, check out your graphics card. Most likely that's the problem. See you guys.